Okay, so this is a rectangle, though it doesn't look like rectangle, but trust me, this is what I was trying to do. Okay, so this is rectangle, this is length, this is width. Area of rectangle is
Base times height.
length times width, the base times height. Yeah. Perimeter is, do you remember?
Base times height times 2.
2 times length plus width. It is length plus width because
Yeah, sorry.
this is once, this is 2 times, this is 1 time, this is 2 times. So 2 times of length and 2 times of width. Okay. Now, if you look at a square, everything is same, all the sides are same. So the area is similar to rectangle. So length times width. Here the width is also same as length. Yeah. So that's what. You're not cold, right?
No.
I felt the wind coming. So that's what I'm asking. What is the perimeter?
It's length times width plus 2. Times 2.
Length plus width times 2. And now relate that with the property of a square. Hey, Mr. Come on. Take a chair. Okay, so we are just doing a recap of what we learned yesterday.
Okay.
You can move a little bit to the left so that I can see you and you can see the board as well. Yeah, that's good. So we are just doing a recap of what all we learned as a formula, and then we will go to some of the sums. Okay. So we looked at a rectangle where length and width are there.
Yeah.
Area is length times width, and perimeter is 2 times length plus width. Yeah. How that we have learned yesterday, so we will not repeat. If I look at a square, the area is similar as a rectangle. That will be length times width. Here the length and width are same, so I will say length times length. Yeah. Perimeter will be 2 times length plus width. Here, Anna, you said it right, but here my length and width are the same, so I can always say length. Yeah. So this becomes 2 times length plus length. That means 2 times length. So 2 times 2 is 4 times of length. Yeah. And you can also look at it this way: 1 length, 2 length, 3 length, 4 length, 4 times length. Yeah. Now we learned the area of a right angle triangle. Area equals half of this base into adjacent side. You take this as a base, this is the adjacent side. If you take this as a base, this is adjacent side. So net, you are multiplying the length of the two sides, which is making that 90 degree. Okay? Whatever you call it, up to you. Okay? Perimeter, you will add this, and this. That's all. Now, we looked at area of a triangle, any other triangle. What is that formula called? Half of base into height.
Or base times height divided by 2.
Yeah, base times height divided by 2. Same thing. So, here, base, if I am taking this as a base, my height will be, from the opposite vertices, I will draw a perpendicular line and take this length as a height. If I take this as a base, then I will have to draw a perpendicular line from this to this line, and this is my height. So this base multiplied by this height. If I take this as a base, then from this corner I will draw a perpendicular line. Wherever it cuts, this length and this base. That is my. Okay? So this is for the triangle. Then we learned about the circle. What is the area?
3.1 pi times
Pi times
R
R
squared.
squared.
R squared. What is the perimeter?
It equals to pi times the diameter.
Pi times the diameter, or pi times 2 times r. Because diameter is nothing but double of the radius.
Yes.
Okay, this is r. and if you extend this to cut this into two equal pieces, that is what forms the diameter from here to here. So this is 1 R here and 2 R here. That's why I replaced that with this. So you can also say 2 pi R. Something interesting here. Area of a circle is pi R square. Perimeter of this circle is also something similar to that. See, this pi R is common. This 2 dances and comes here. Yeah? Pi R square and 2 pi R. This is the formula that you can memorize for now. Once you guys grow up a little bit more, I'll explain you how this is derived. This is part of calculus. I'm not rushing for it now because if I do that, I'll make it overwhelming for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah? So this is about the circle. Then we looked at another interesting shape called trapezium. This is one parallel line, these are two parallel lines. One's length is A, other's length is B, and if the perpendicular distance between the two is h, what is the area? Half into
Base 1 plus
Base-
base 2.
Base 1 plus base 2 times the height.
yeah. So basically, length of the two parallel lines multiplied by the height or the distance between them and divided that by 2. We looked at another shape for which we derived the formula for the area. It is a rhombus. Yeah? This is one diagonal, this is second diagonal. Area of this is diagonal 1 into diagonal 2 divided by
2.
2. Yeah? So, this formula is, you guys are with this formula now.
Yeah.
You'll not forget this, right? Now let's start playing with maths. Let's look at a situation where you are given the perimeter of a circle. Okay? Somebody says perimeter of the circle is equals, let's say,
The perimeter of the circle can also be renamed circumference.
circumference, yes, same thing, yeah. Let's say that is 22 centimeter, okay? And then say find out the area of this circle. What is the area?
Wait, so perimeter, what's that? I can't, can you read that again?
Okay, in the question you are told that a perimeter of a circle is 22 centimeter.
Okay.
Find out the area of the circle.
So
Can-
the perimeter of the circle is 22 centimeters.
So 20.
Now you try doing it. You guys try doing it on the book,
Wait,
on your notebook.
what shape is it?
Circle, perimeter of a circle.
Is 22.
Yeah, it's 22
So would
centimeters.
it be 11? Wait, no.
Calculate and tell me. Let's try doing it. Math is about doing it, okay? And it's okay, just try. If you are not able to try, let me know. I will explain that.
I don't know. It's a bit hard.
It's not hard. Trust me. You will laugh at me actually once I explain this.
Can I
Trust
try
me.
solving it?
Huh?
Can I try solving it?
Yeah, please.
So it's saying perimeter of the circle equal to
Yeah.
22. Okay.
So you are told that okay, perimeter of a circle is this.
Mhm.
What is the area of that circle?
Mm.
Think about it. Math is about testing your. See, when you try, you will know. And if you don't know, I'm here. Don't worry.
Are the radius and diameter in decimals?
That's okay. I mean, you just explain me how you are doing it. I am the only teacher in DFW who doesn't care about the answer. I care about the process, the steps. Don't stress out. Think or do. When you do it, you'll find the solution for it. So let's stop here. Okay?
We're not done.
No, that's okay.
Is there 100 and 285? I don't know.
Don't know. I want to hear what is that you are doing. How are you doing? Yeah.
I did, so the perimeter was 22, so that's the circumference. So I found the diameter, which is 11. right? Is that 11?
No, I did not do so differently. I realized that we have to like find the formula. So I used the diameter formula for the perimeter of the circle, which is circumference equals to 2 pi into diameter. So I put 3.4 times d equals to 22, and then I wasn't able to finish it.
You'll not do it. Okay, so that is.
Is it 3.14 radius squared? So you have to find the radius and then you have to times it by itself, then you multiply it by 3.4.
Yes. So actually this was one of the easiest problem. Okay, so again, as I said, I want to be the last person on this earth who wants to be concerned about the answer as a maths teacher.
Okay.
I'm more concerned about how are you doing it. Okay?
Okay.
So I heard Arna, I heard you also. And then now you guys treat me as the third student in the class trying to solve this problem. Okay?
Okay.
I think you both got it. Let me even do in a much simpler way. Yeah? Arna, Mithran, both? Yeah? Okay. As soon as I look at this question, right, I go back to my basic approach.
Okay.
Tran, right? Trust that you can do it. That is why I stopped you. That no, don't say that I cannot do it. It's very tough, very difficult. Take that thing out always. Okay. So, because that's the most important thing. The time you, after you seeing the question, if you start thinking that yes, it is very difficult, I cannot do it. Trust me, you'll not be able to do it. Yeah. Then comes read, analyze, and Nike. Now this is what I'm doing. Perimeter of a circle is 22 centimeters. Arna, you might want to see me doing it like a student, okay? Okay. So I'm reading it, okay? I'm looking at the trust is I have a trust that I can do it. Read. Perimeter of the circle is 22 centimeters. Okay, so perimeter of the circle is 22 centimeters. Wonderful. And this is asking me to find out the area. So when I'm reading it 2-3 times, I know, okay, so it has given me the perimeter and it is asking me to derive the area. This is the reading part. Then comes the analysis. Then I'm asking myself, so it's saying perimeter is given and asking me to find the area. Do I know how is perimeter derived? Yes, I know. Perimeter is 2 pi r. And it's asking me to find out the area. So what is area? Area is pi r square. So it's giving me the value of 2 pi r and it's asking me to find out the value of 2 pi r square. That's the analysis I'm doing. Okay?
Okay.
Because I know the formula for both. So I know 2 pi r it is perimeter. Okay? And the value of that is given as 22. Okay?
Okay.
Area equals pi r square. Okay? And that is what I have to find out. Now, look at pi r. Okay? So here, let's find out what is the value of r, because I know what is value of pi. So I'll just substitute the value 2 pi r, 22 by 7 pi, and r equals 22. Okay? This is what I was given. I just put the value in the formula, nothing more. Okay? Now, let me do this. So my value of r comes as 22 into 7 divided by 22 into 2. Is this correct?
Yeah.
Whatever is here is the numerator, comes here as denominator. When I'm making this guy cross, it's jumping, right? So this comes down, this goes up, this comes down. So 22 and 2 came down, it became the denominator. I'm just keeping r here, okay? And then 7 goes up. So this is the thing. I'm doing tic-tac-toe, 22 and 22 gone. My radius is equal to 7 by 2. Okay? Now, I have to find out the area. Area equals to pi r squared. I know value of r is this. So, pi is 22 by 7. R squared is, r is 7 by 2, square of this. That means 22 by 7 into 7 by 2 into 7 by 2, because it's 7 by 2 square. Yeah. So this 7 and this 7 gone, tic-tac-toe. Now 22 into 7 by 4. 7 2 is 14, 7 2 is 14 plus 1 15. divided by 4. This is my answer.
Wait, what was your 7 over 2?
What is that?
What did you say answer for 2?
At the end, I said, see, no, not 7 by 2. I kind of mix up a lot of things here. So from this calculation, my value of radius came as 7 by 2. So now I'm just substituting the value of radius in this formula. Pi times r squared. Pi times r squared. 7 by 2, 7 by 2. So then I can do tic-tac-toe of 7, 7 is gone. So I have 7. So I have 22 into 7 by 2 into 2, 4. I can further split this. 22 I can write as 11 into 2. By 4 I can write as 2 into 2. One more tic-tac-toe. So 77 by 2. My answer is 77 by 2. 77 by 2 centimeters square. Now just take a step back and think. Did I do something complicated? Something very smart? No. I did not do anything smart. I just followed my basic approach. When I looked at the question, I did not get scared. I trusted that yes, I can do it. Let me try doing it. Then I read the question again. Perimeter of a circle is 22 centimeters. Find out the area of the circle. I did not understand it. I read it one more time. Perimeter of a circle is 22 centimeters. Find out the area of a circle. So after reading it 2-3 times, I realized, oh, it has given the perimeter and it is asking for finding the area. Then reading part is done. Then I am doing analysis. I am making my brain to work. Okay, so if I know the perimeter, I have to find the area. Do I know the formula for perimeter? Do I know how perimeter is derived? Yes, I do. Perimeter is 2 pi r. Okay. Do I know how is area derived? Yes, I know it's pi r square. So I have the value for 2 pi r given as 22. I have been asked to find this. And pi is anyways known, it's a constant, 22 by 7. I just put the value, I got the value of r. I put the value of r, I got the value of area. Simple. No smart move by the teacher, okay? It's all simple things.
Okay.
You all can do it. Yeah? Arnab, you're with me? Okay. Now, let's try doing one more sum. In a right angle triangle, so I'm just writing it in a short form. There is a right angle triangle where the two sides making 90 degree angle are 4 centimeters and 3 centimeters. Find out the area. Okay, I'm reading the question for you guys one more time. In a right angle triangle, the two sides making that 90 degree angle are 4 centimeters and 3 centimeters in length. Find out the area of the right angle triangle. Got it?
And I already solved it.
How much is that?
The area for it is 6 centimeters squared.
Centimeter square. Same for you also?
I didn't solve it.
You didn't solve it. Okay. But if I repeat the question one more time and tell me, Mithra will not explain how he got 6 centimeters square. I want you to explain how will you do it. So that I am confident that okay, you both are approaching the same way. In a right angle triangle, the two sides making that 90 degree angle are 4 centimeters and 3 centimeters in length. What is the area of a right angle triangle? The two sides making the 90 degree angle are 4 centimeters and 3 centimeters in length.
Wait, so the length is 4 and the...
Yeah. So that's what. See, I'm just playing with the words. I did not say the base is this and height is this. What did I say? The sides making 90 degree angle. Okay. So the sides making right angle triangle, this and this side. I did not say which one is base, which one is height.
I know, I got 6 degrees. You have to do 4 times 3, which is
12.
12. Then you divide by 2, which is
Yes. 6. It will be 6 centimeter square because the lengths are in centimeter. So 4 centimeter into 3 centimeter. So 4 into 12 by 2 is 6, and then centimeter into centimeter makes it centimeter square. Yeah. Okay. Now, so these are the things that you play with. Now, let's look at another example. There is a square whose side is 8 centimeter. A square with a side 8 centimeter. Find out the perimeter and area both. So there is a square where length of the side is 8 centimeter. What is the area and perimeter?
So, so it's 8. Okay.
I got it.
Okay. Let Anna also complete. And I'll just ask you guys to tell me the answer. And if the answer is correct, I will make this question a little more complicated.
Okay.
I mean, when I say I'll make it complicated, meaning I will frame the question in a way that you will get to see in SAT exams. Okay? Yeah. Go ahead.
64.
64 is the area.
Yeah.
And will you say 64 or you will say
64
4 centimeters square? You also have the same value for the area?
Yeah, I got perimeter is 32. Area is 64.
Yeah, so perimeter will be 32 centimeters.
And then
Eh,
64.
Yeah, and area will be 64
Do both of
centimeters.
them need to be cm squared?
No, no,
Only
only area. Because area is where you are multiplying two lengths, two
So I just only have to write 32 cm.
only centimeter. Because see, look at the formula carefully. Area for square is length times length. So one length is in centimeter, other length is in centimeter. So centimeter to centimeter makes it centimeter square. When you look at the perimeter, it is 4 times length. So there is only 1 centimeter. It will never be centimeter square. Yeah? Are you guys feeling cold?
No.
You're okay? Sure? Otherwise, I'll just close this door. I just feel the wind coming. That's why I'm asking. Okay? Okay. Alright. So that's why. Be careful with the unit. Okay?
Okay.
So if you ever say 64 centimeter for the area, even if you did all the calculation right, just because of one minor oversight, teacher will give you a 0. Okay? So be careful with that. Now, I'm adding flavor to this question. Okay? So, if I add one more square of the same dimension, what will be the area of this new shape?
So that's a square.
So this was a square. I added one more square of the same dimension attached to it. Now what is the
Can you
area?
find both perimeter and area?
Yes.
Okay.
You got the question, Arna?
Yeah.
So I had a square with side 8 centimeter. I joined one more square of the same dimension next to it, and I'm asking you to get me the area and perimeter of that shape.
I got the area.
How much is that?
Is it 128 centimeters square?
Wonderful. How did you do it?
I just got the one from the one square and then I times it. Not times it, I added it by itself.
Yeah, you added by itself, or you just multiply that by 2, because see, you have one area and you are adding something similar to that. It's just 2 areas. You have to just add them together.
I found my area and perimeter.
And what is the perimeter now?
Let me check my perimeter work again. Let me check it.
Okay.
For the perimeter, I got 64 centimeters.
Yeah, I got 64 too.
And then for the area, I got 256.
64. You're saying area is fine because area is easier. You're just adding 2. Perimeter,
Yeah,
you're saying
what?
64.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. No,
Do you have to divide it?
no.
What?
See, if you just add it again, that doesn't solve the purpose, because if you're adding them, see this common part will not come into play. So now when you join them together, then this becomes a rectangle, okay, whose length is 8 plus 8, 16 centimeters, width is still 8 centimeter only. Because the common thing you will not count. See, if they were separate two different pieces, then just multiplying by 2 would have made it 32 plus 2 into 2, 64. But here this common thing will disappear because you put them together. You used Gorilla Glue to get them together. Now this is a rectangle with 16 as a length and 8 as width. So this is what the examiner, the person who sets the question for us, who plays with that. And it's very important for us to read the question the way the examiner is kind of putting for us. Now tell me, what is the perimeter? You found it? You're doing it? Okay.
Done.
Okay.
Yeah, I finished it.
What is the perimeter now? For this shape? What is the perimeter?
Perimeter, I got 48.
Same for you? Okay, good. Because same thing, see, once you visualize this new shape, this is your composite shape. Same thing that you guys are learning, right? You join two squares to make it a rectangle, and this is your composite shape. Okay. Now, so then you know the formula for the perimeter: 2 times length plus width. Length is 16, width is 8. 2 times 16 plus 8, 2 into 24 is 48. Yeah. Now, let's play with the composite shapes a little bit more. You'll have to trust me for whatever I say. Okay? Even if it doesn't look like a rectangle, you have to trust me, this is a rectangle. So,
Wait, so the square is a rectangle?
no, I'm saying this part is a, okay. So this is a shape, okay? Where this length is 8 centimeters, okay? This length is 12 centimeters, okay? And here to here is, let's say, 15 centimeters, okay? Now, tell me the area of this guy.
Okay.
So again, I'm repeating myself. I'm giving you the height of this side. I'm giving you the height of this side, and I'm giving you the height of this length of this side. And I'm also telling you that this is 90 degree, and this is 90 degree. Okay. I cannot give you more clue than this.
Done.
Okay.
Do we only find the area?
Only the area.
Okay. I finished.
You finished?
Yeah.
How much is that?
Well, for my area, I got 138.
Okay.
I got 144.
144. Okay. Now, I'm not concerned about the answer. I want to know the approach that you followed. What did you do?
So, when I looked at it, this kind of reminded me of a trapezoid, but cut in half. And so I did the trapezoid formula: base 1 plus base 2 times the height, and I divided it by 2.
Okay, so let's use the trapezoid formula. That was one approach. So if I use trapezoid formula, half times height. So you looked at it like this is the perpendicular distance and these are two parallel lines, right? So that will be 12 into 8 plus 15. Yeah. So this became 6 into 33. 6 3 18.
Where did you get the 6 from?
12 by 2.
Oh, okay.
So 6 times 3 18. 6 times 12. 6 times 2 12 plus 130. 138. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Arna, what was your approach?
So I like cut it into like a triangle and a rectangle. And
So you just drew a perpendicular line from here, and this became a rectangle, and this became a triangle.
yeah. So I know the length of the the length of the rectangle is the same as the length for the triangle. So for the triangle I did 8 times 12 divided by 2. And I got
2. Okay.
And I got 48. And then for the rectangle, I just did 12 times 8 and I got 96. So 96 plus 48, I got 144.
Okay. So you added them together, that became 144. I'll tell you what went wrong here. But first of all, I'll not pat my back, but I'll pat your backs, okay?
Okay.
You guys proved that any sum, any math can be solved in multiple ways. You found that trapezoid. You did it. She used that concept of composite shapes, right? She just split that into 2 parts. And she knew the basic shapes and she used the formula. So basically what I'm saying is, depending on whatever clicks during the exam, you can choose that approach. And both are right, okay? So both the approaches are fine, perfectly fine. I'm impressed that you guys have made me proud by showing me 2 examples, 2 approaches, okay? Now, here, in Arna's case, there was one small mistake that happened. I'll tell you what. Can you think about it and tell me what is the mistake? You said rectangle 12 into 8. That was the area of this rectangle, this part. Now when you look at this triangle, you said half of 12 into 8. 8 into 12. Okay? Now half of base into height. Your base is 5. Height is not 8 actually, because total from here to here is 15. Up to here is 8. You are finding the area of this guy. So what is the height of this guy? This is not 8. This is 15 minus 8 actually. That makes it 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? So that was the only thing. But I hardly care about that. Because I am impressed that you guys are using the right approach.
So would it be 146?
138 actually. Because instead of 8, you will have 7 actually. So this becomes 7 times 6, 42. So 42 and 96. It will be 6 plus 2, 8. 9 plus 4, 138. Same as what Mitran got. And again, this is another way to do review. Okay. So you did by one method. She did by another method. When you look at both the methods, the total area is not going to change regardless of what formula, what approach you take. Yeah. If my hand is this big, no matter how you count the space taken by this, my hand remains this big only. The area that is going to take, that's going to remain fixed. So that's why your approach and her approach, both are 2 perfect and accurate approach. You need water?
Yeah.
You need water?
No.
Okay, I'll get water from inside.
It's fine.
Okay. So that is the way to review actually. When you do something in one way and then you look at it, okay, let me do it. If you have time, you can do this one also and see, okay, both are not matching. Oh, something is wrong. Let's look at the steps. Okay? But yeah, trust me, I'm very happy that you guys are giving me more options. Right? When you give me more options, that means you're thinking about the sum. Then this TRAN, trust, read, analyze, and Nike, that changes to RAN. The day you guys start trusting yourself, it's only RAN. Read properly, read the question multiple times, analyze it, and then Nike. Just do it. Who's wearing Nike shoes? See? You're not having the Nike shoes?
No, I'm wearing Vans.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding. So what I'm saying is, this is your building block. Any sum that you see, okay? People will not give you, I mean, in exams I have seen very simple, straightforward questions also. But sometimes you have to read, read multiple times, analyze, then you do it, you'll be perfect. Okay? So that kind of brings us to the end of this class. I want to take a pause here and I will give you guys, let me take some examples from the SAT exams and I'll give you homework relating to whatever we have learned so far. Okay? But they'll not be straightforward. Little bit of tweaks will be there here and there. Okay? So I don't want you guys to start worrying by reading the question. Read it once, read it twice, read it 3 times. More you read, more confident you'll become, and then everything is formula, which you guys already know. Yeah? That's all for today.
Okay.
Did we finish? Oh, we still have 15 minutes. So let's look at what else we want to learn. Did we look at some of the solid shapes yesterday? Do we know what is a cone, what is a cylinder, what is a prism, what is a cuboid, a cube, kind of?
I already finished that.
And we're going to learn that after we finish our area of shapes and area of composite shape. After that's over, we're gonna learn about
In
that.
the class. So what we can do is probably by end of next week, we'll try to learn the 3-dimensional things also, so that you guys are ahead of your class. Okay, that is when it gets fun. So that when you're in the class, somebody is teaching you that, and if you are ahead of the class, then you can kind of the class becomes more like a review for you. Yeah. And then after we finish the 3-dimensional things in next 2 or 3 classes, then we'll move on to algebra or trigonometry. What is your preference? What do you guys want to do after geometry?
I'm doing algebra.
You want to do algebra?
Well, I don't know what we're gonna learn after the solid. I know is that next year, I heard that next year at my school, when I'm in 8th grade, we're gonna learn about algebra.
That's okay. See, math, anything and everything that we learn in math is a concept that you will use in your day-to-day life also. Okay, be it algebra, be it trigonometry, be it geometry, it will keep coming to you in different shape and form in your practical applications also. Okay, so if you learn something now, it's not going to hurt you. And we are learning things much faster here compared to the way it is taught in the schools. The school will go slow because they have to make sure that they are taking all 25, 30, 40 kids together, right, in the class. Here, just 2 of you. So we can go a little fast. It's easy for me to figure out what you guys are able to understand, what you are not. So I can keep changing my speed, keep tailoring my approach, because I have to only take care of 2 kids so far. Yeah. So we can start with algebra. That's what I was thinking. Again, we'll try to learn at least the minimum concepts of algebra that you guys need to know till 8th grade. Okay, and that much I think we can cover in 6 to 7 classes. Okay, I was teaching my elder daughter who is giving SAT. She's in 11th grade right now. Even the SAT syllabus, I could complete the entire SAT syllabus in 2.5 months actually. Okay, because she had learned those things by herself. I was just doing a recap, review, and making sure whatever she was not knowing, I'm just teaching her.
Okay.
So I was able to finish that in 2.5 months. But with you guys, I have much more time. I would still want to go slow, but trust me, algebra we can finish in maximum 2 months, not more than that. And that'll be good enough for you guys to know what you guys need to know before your SAT exam in algebra space. Okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
So that's what we'll plan. Let's call it a day. Yep.
Okay.